I don't understand why Draghi should keep ECB interest rates low considering the situation in Europe, says Dr. Gianluca Benigno, London School of Economics. As Brexit looms in just under 2 weeks, how would you say the European Union will approach the next week? The FTSE 100 Volatility Index is at its lowest ever in comparison to its currency counterpart. So would you say the markets are apprehensive?
To me, I don't see, as far as it is now and looking ahead also for next week, any apprehension on the market side. Especially on the European Union side. As you mentioned, I think there is a lot of volatility on the currency side rather than on the stock index component. But it seems to me that a lot of what is going on will depend on the polls results that will come out. Maybe not next week, but just before the referendum.
China's export release is this week, and the last figures showed it had jumped most in a year, while imports grew 11.5% in March. Has this growth fed into the global markets at all?
Usually one data point doesn't signal a trend, so we need to see what is coming out from data release this week. I think it's tomorrow, the next day, and see if this trend is continuing. I don't see much of this so far as being fed into global market.
There is industrial output for France and Italy at the end of this week. How would you say the euro is faring despite a recent depreciation?
So, I mean, this release of industrial output are important, especially for Italy, because there have been not good data release last week. And data development coming from the US on Friday have contributed to a further appreciation of the euro. So that is not so good because, in my opinion, most of the European countries, especially the peripheral countries, need a depreciation of the euro. But if this momentum of appreciation that started on Friday from the non-farm payroll release continue, then it's not going to be that good.
The Euro gross domestic product is out on Thursday. Janet Yellen of the Fed has said it is appropriate for the European Central Bank to gradually and cautiously increase interest rates. Do you think the ECB will acknowledge this, and does it show the influence the USA still retains in the EU as a global player?
Well, I mean, I think it is contrast with what Draghi has said on the conference following the ECB policy decision on Thursday, that they will keep rates as long as you can see. So it seems to me that the intention, as long as Draghi is the president of the ECB, is to keep rates low. So it doesn't seem to follow this advice from Janet Yellen. Also, I don't understand why they should do that, because the situation in Europe is not as good as in the United States. It's a very high unemployment rate, and output performance is weak, and economies are basically stagnating. So I don't see why they should think about increasing interest rate, even gradually or cautiously.
Thank you to our guest, Dr. Gianluca Benigno, and that is all from me. I hope you all had a lovely weekend, and we look forward to keeping you up to date throughout the week. So keep checking the Dukascopy website for updates. Bye for now.